Hello, Midsummer Night's Dreamers. This is Brian again. What I want to talk to you about with this, we have so much to talk about, is talk about humor because uh, when I'm imagining these pieces, I'm trying to imagine how they're being used and what is going to be happening in them. And a lot of times, certainly in this show, which is supposed to be a comedy, I'm thinking about how are these things funny or how will they be funny. Humor is in character, so it's important for me to have an idea of what the character of the play is and what the character of the individual characters are, because of course the mechanicals will be funny in a different way than the lovers will be, and etc. So for the mechanicals, for example, what kind of funny are they going to be? Are they pratfalling funny? Is it like this Three Stooges, gouging eyes and smacking into each other and slapping each other, or are each one of them characters? One is nearsighted, the other one is always dropping his tools. Uh, uh, these are the kind of things that will actually translate into action, and that will affect the choice of the sound. For example, in the scene that we're trying to do where Bottom is discovered to be the ass, what exactly is happening there? I have to assume what I'm imagining when I'm doing is that Bottom does not know that he's an ass, which is completely in character because throughout the play he does not know that he's an ass. And so he comes out and everybody looks at him and he has no idea why they would be looking at him that way. So he turns and looks behind him to see what everybody is looking at, and then he looks back and he opens his mouth to ask them why, and out comes a whinny, and then all hell breaks loose. Now, here, anything could be happening. It could be could be pratfalling, slapping, poking eyes, or it could be nearsighted guy and one who's dropping his tools. And at any point, though, we can highlight this with appropriate sounds to enhance the humor, depending on what the humor is going to be, and depending on who the mechanicals are going to be. Another one that I want to talk to you about because it's something I'm working on right now is the lullaby, which may not seem like a topic for humor, but I think it is because it's very long. As a piece of text, it's long, which means the song is long. And if we just sit there and sing, it's going to be boring. Theater is action, so something has to be happening here. There are lots of things that could be happening here. You can imagine all sorts of things. It's kind of like a grade school pageant of snakes with double tongues and thorny hedgehogs be not, this all could be. But also, what if these fairies are sort of mini tricksters, mini pucks who are sort of playful and are playing with the very idea of what a lullaby is. So they start their lullaby, and this is the dance piece that I had submitted before.
You spotted snakes,
and this seems like it's okay as a lullaby, but very quickly it ends up being too loud. So it's like, who's going to be able to sleep to this? And you can imagine Titania as putting fingers in her ears and laughing because her playful fairies are being silly and making a lullaby that's far too loud. And then, though, the fairies come back with the second part of the lullaby, which is soothing. And this is actually the music that you could sleep to. So here you have the opportunity of explaining the length of the lullaby by saying actually part of it is a joke. And it's a joke on lullabies. The reason that I'm interested in this also is because by having this opportunity to introduce this dance now, it could possibly be the dance that we use in 5-1. In composition for sound design, it's a good idea to bring pieces of music back. So this might be an opportunity to not only tell a joke in the character of the fairies, if that is actually their character, and that's how they could be funny, make a joke on lullabies by introducing this kind of grandiose, too loud piece of music as a lullaby. But then it means that I have it introduced so that I can bring it back again in 5/1 if that's in character. So you can see how this it does affect what I'm trying to do from my side. So if there's anything that you can tell me about the humor of the show in general and the humor in particular about the mechanicals, the fairies, how that's going to be choreographed, how that's going to be directed, I would appreciate it very much. Thanks a lot. Bye.